Hello, good morning everyone. Today we are going to start the 8th chapter of History, Tourism and History of 10th Standard. So, in this chapter we are going to study about the tourism industry. The tourism industry in the past, various types of tourism, development took place in the tourism and conservation and preservation of historical places, professional opportunities in the tourism and hospitality industry. These all points we are going to study in this chapter. So let's start the chapter. Tourism in the past. The tradition of traveling is quite old in India. People used to travel for various reasons like pilgrimage, going to local fairs and festivals, in search of a renowned teacher and good education, for trade, etc. In brief, from ancient times, people took the traveling for various reasons. So here children say that traveling it is not new for the people, but from the ancient time it is quite old. So people they are used to travel for various reasons like pilgrimage. Pilgrimage means what? Pious journey, holy journey. We can call it religious journey to go to the sacred places like temples, gurudwaras, mosque, so church, etc. So here it is said that people they traveled for various reasons like pilgrimage, for a local fair and festival. There are many local fairs and festivals like Malegaon Yatra, Kumbh Mela. So like that, and small fairs also in their own village. There are festivals and fairs. To attend that, people used to travel. Again, in search of renowned teacher and good education. Earlier time, there were social institutions were there. So ashram, guru's ashram teacher, students were going and living. So in search of a good teacher, they were going from one place to another. So in that guru's ashram they were living. So like that, various reasons are there for trade purpose also. So these reasons are there for traveling. Now, do you know? The Buddhist literature tells us that Gautam Buddha traveled to several cities in ancient India for preaching. So, see, Gautam Buddha he used to travel many cities of India for preaching purpose. Preaching means what? Spreading the message of religion, upadesh karna. So Buddhist monks were or ordered not to stay at one place but keep traveling continuously to various places. Jain monks, sadhu also used to travel constantly. So see, Buddhist monks they have ordered not to stay at one place but keep traveling, spread the religion at various places, cities. So in this way, Buddhist monk, Jain monk, sadhu, it is their responsibility to give the knowledge about their religion to the people. Those are unaware, those are innocent, to them tell the information. So that is their duty. So to tell the information to the people, it is important to travel from one place to another. Yongshong, the Chinese monk, traveled to India in 630 CE. In medieval period, Sant Namdev, Sant Eknath, Guru Nanak Ramdas Swami traveled extensively in India. So Yongshong, a Chinese monk, he traveled in India in 630 CE. At that time, Chinese monk, many Chinese monk came to India because they were finding here spiritual peace. So these monks, to see the religious people, to see the religious places and the knowledge which is gained here, the peace of mind which gain here to acquire that. Many Chinese monks they were coming to India. Not only that, but even the our in medieval period, Sant Namdev, Sant Eknath, Guru Nanak, Ramdas Swami, these people traveled in India. Now see, tourism. Tourism can be defined as traveling to visit places in distant regions for a specific purpose. So it is the simple definition given. Tourism is what? To visit the places at distant level. So with the specific purpose, that is called tourism. In the latter half of the 19th century CE, the name of the Thomas Cook is noteworthy in the context of tourism history. He organized a trip by railway from Lake Castas to Loughborough for about 600 people. Later, he was successful in organizing a round trip of Europe. So, see, in latter half of the 19th century, Thomas Cook, his name is very noteworthy in the tourism context because he organized the trip together of 600 people, like agency, a traveling agency. He has tried and he got success also in organizing the round trip of Europe. Eventually, he established a travel agency selling tourist tickets. His early venture of Thomas Cook opened doors for the development of the modern tourism. So, afterwards, after he started the travel agency and he started to sell the tickets in this way, many other people they also got the new idea about tourist agency, and in this way, tourism, modern tourism, also developed. Now, here information about the various travelers is given. Benjamin, who was he? Now we will see. Of Tudela is known as the first European traveler or discoverer. He was born in Spain during the period of 1859 to 1159 to 1173 CE. That is the time's lifespan of Benjamin. So he particularly belonged from the Spain. His lifespan is 1159 to 1173 CE. He traveled to France, Germany, Italy, Greece, Syria, Arabia, Egypt, Iraq, Persia, India, and China. Mostly we can say from the east to west he has traveled many countries. He maintained diaries of the accounts of his travels. His diaries are viewed as important historical document. So Benjamin, he maintained his diary records, all the records he has maintained in his diaries. So his diaries are very useful for the historians to get the knowledge of 12th century and to know the information about the various countries, how that countries what that time in all the field, social field, economic field, political field, religious field. So this all type of information we can get from the diaries of Benjamin. Now we will see the next. It is Marco Polo, the Italian traveler of the 13th century, introduced Asia, especially China, to Europe. He stayed in China for 17 years. He wrote about the flora and fauna, social life, culture, and trade system of Asia. So Marco Polo, he was the Italian traveler of the 13th century. He specially traveled from China to Europe, Asia. So he stayed 17 years in China and he wrote about the flora, fauna, social life, culture, trade system of Asia, because he had spent a big part of his life to China. That's why he knew about various things of China. Now next is Ibn Battuta. The traveler of the 14th century took the world on a virtual travel of the Islamic world. With his travel account, he was traveling for 30 years, he had resolved not to travel twice on the same route. So Ibn Battuta, he was the traveler of 15th century. He traveled the Islamic countries, nation, and near about 30 years he traveled, and he made one rule that he will not go on the same road twice. His accounts are helpful in understanding the medieval history and social life because of his so see his because of many things, because Ibn Battuta, he is also experienced good 30 years he has traveled, so his accounts, his diaries, that is also revealing the medieval history and social life. Gerardus Mercator of the 16th century was a cartographer. Cartographer means what? A person who can make the map. He is known for the creating the world map and globe of Earth. His work proved to be very useful for navigation around the world. So, see, Mercator, he was the traveler of the 16th century, and he was the cartographer. He was skilled person in making the world map and globe of the earth, and his work, it is very useful for navigation. Navigation means what? Journey through the sea route. So in searching the ways, so his knowledge is helpful. Now we will see about the next. The tradition of traveling from corner to corner was prevalent in India from ancient times. Vishnu Bhatt Godse wrote down the accounts of his journey from Maharashtra to Ayodhya and back to Maharashtra. So Vishnu Bhatt Godse, he was Indian or Maharashtrian traveler, and as we know that traveling is, it is not new, it is going from ancient times. So Vishnu Bhatt Godse, he has traveled his journey from Maharashtra to Ayodhya and back to Maharashtra. It is published as a book entitled Maza Pravas. Vishnu Bhatt traveled during times of the Indian War of Independence in 1857. He was the eyewitness for many events related to this historical event. So he has mentioned in a book Maza Pravas, in that he has written about his journey. Again, Vishnu Bhatt, he was the eyewitness of the War of Independence in 1857, and many events whatever took place that time, he was the eyewitness. His accounts are full of detailed description about various incidents during this period, especially those about the life of Lakshmi Bai, the Queen of Jhansi. Again, this Vishnu Bhatta Godse, he is he is full of detailed information, detailed description about the various incidents, various events, and taking place during that time, War of Independence, as well as many things related to Queen of Jhansi, Miss Rani Lakshmi Bai. So how she has given fight with the Britishers, whatever her plans, policies, how she was a skilled queen. So these all type of information we can get from Vishnu Bhatta Godse's diaries. We also get to know the nature of Marathi language of 18th century. This book is one of the important sources of history of that period. Now we will study the types of tourism. These days, tourism has become an independent field of local, interstate, national, and international business. The desire to visit national and international monuments, places of historical importance, and natural beauty, ancient centers known for handicraft, pilgrim centers, industrial center, and sites of various development projects, etc. promotes tourism. So see students, here is said that tourism is a independent field. Local tourism, local means what? In a particular region, to roam in a particular region. Interstate, from one journey from one state to another state. National, in within the boundaries of the country itself, journey within the boundaries of the country. International journey from one country to another country. So there are various types of tourism. So here they says that people they used to travel for various purposes. What are that? To see the natural beauty, to see the historical monuments and important places, ancient centers, which is known for the handicraft. Pilgrim center means what? Sacred places like temple, mosque, gurudwara, church, so etc. Industrial centers. So these all are the places where tourism is developing. Tourists from all over the world wish to visit natural and man-made sites which offer a delightful and awe-inspiring experience. So tourists, so mostly the tourists they are selecting the site which is natural and man-made sites. Natural sites means what? Like Jammu Kashmir, where natural beauty they can see, and man-made site means what? Various monuments which is built by the man. For example, Taj Mahal, Agra Taj Mahal, that is man-made site. People from various countries coming to see that. So in this way it is very good experience for the travelers. So travelers they are selecting this type of sites. The places like snow-capped peaks, beaches, pristine jungles which were neglected previously become important location of tourism interest. Mass media began to make special audiovisual presentation highlighting places of tourist interest. So see here it is said that earlier time snow-capped peaks and beaches, jungles, so these were the neglected, ignored by the tourists. Means if you want to go to tour, so like that points nobody was giving attention, but nowadays that become the center of attraction. Various jungles, snow-capped peaks and beaches. And audio visual, now mass media is playing a very vital role in developing the tourism can be broadly typified into local tourism. Local means what? In the particular region only. Interstate tourism from one state to another. International tourism from one country to another country, one nation to another. Religious tourism means pilgrimage, pious journey. Historical tourism means what? To see the historical places where the war of Plassey took place, Buxar took place, or this Jallianwala Bagh massacre. So these places, another battle of Plassey, this Panipat battle. So these places, and Shivaji Maharaj fort. So these many type of caves, forts, these related to history. All these things will include in the historical tourism. Now next is given here health tourism. Health tourism is what? For the health treatment, to gain various therapies, again medical treatment, many operations. So for the health purpose the people used to travel, that is include in the health tourism. Science tourism, so science tourism is what? Related to the science. At the school level there are various competitions here, science olympics, so that olympiad. So again science expo is there. For that local level to the national level, international level, your projects are going. We are talking about the school level. College level also same, scientists also doing the same. So that will include in the science tourism. Agro tourism, related to agriculture. At various places like Pune, Nashik, Nagpur, these places science exhibition, agricultural exhibitions are arranged. In that agricultural exhibitions they are giving the good examples that in limited sources, in the whatever conditions atmosphere is, that how to overcome the problems, how to do successfully agriculture. So these things are shown, prove in that uh, exhibitions. So people from the various states, they are coming together, they are showing their experiment, what they have done. So many farmers, their their experiments are very inspiring. So various farmers, they are learning the new methods, new technique. So this journey, so it is not only that local level or interstate level, it is also national level. So it will include in the agrotourism, sports tourism. As we know that there are very several matches at national and international level. So these players are going from one place to another, so it will come into the sports tourism. Not only the sports person, but their fans also. Though it is the World Cup match, though it is 2020, their fans, they are going to see the match, live match on various stadiums. So this journey will call as sports tourism. Tourism based on special events, etc. There are special events. So when these types of programs are arranged or with the various purpose, in this way tourism can develop in our country. So here now say local and interstate tourism, that will study in our next part. Thank you very much.